Right.
Hello, none. Hello, all. It's Joe coming from the center of the world with Spread It. Turn this back on. Got my guest today. Finally, first guest. The podcast that I'm really excited to finally do one-to-ones for. Jaybird from Jaybird's Movie Review.
Hello, everybody. Finally happening. We're here today. We're going to talk shop. We're going to talk all kinds of good stuff, movies and more. But we've got all kinds of stuff to come on this podcast, but I'm going to turn it back over to Joe right now.
All right, so a little bit for us. This is funny. I'm trying to get like backgrounds that aren't gonna spoil things, but we just had a lot of fun doing this for like at least 10-20 minutes. I'm really excited about this. I can't say that enough. Got a lot planned. Basically, with Spread It, would like to talk about how we can spread what Jay is doing. Give a little bit of introduction to both of us. How long we've been doing this. We're gonna play a little game in the middle of it. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, let's get right into it. So this was about, I think it was 5 years ago.
Well,
We
let's
tried to
see.
start everything. Carlin, shirt person,
The year
Demar.
was about 2021, I do believe. Yeah, roughly, maybe 2022, but better part of 4 or 5 years.
There's so much that's
We've been busting our butts to make this happen, basically. But
Yeah.
yeah. It's been a while.
We are here.
Yes, we are here. It's been a long time coming, actually. I
Yep.
feel like, but yeah, no, we're out here just trying to make our marks in the world. You, of course, with your repairs, and me, of course, with my reviews. But yeah, no, we always had this vision of a connected, like symbiotic relationship, if I may say so.
I like that.
We are Venom.
I
There
thought
it
that was a
is.
good
Perfect.
cue right there. But
Yeah, no, absolutely. That's what we're all about. We're all about community. We're all about people getting their word out. Basically, we want to hear what you are interested in. That's what I feel like we are all about. Myself included, of course.
yeah, what would we like to spread?
But Joe's definitely the backbone of this thing, so without you,
It literally, the community is needed for any of it. Any of it would, none of it would be possible without things to spread. So you said to have the Joe Rogan background, so I had to have the. I don't know if anybody can notice this, or if they don't see it, I'll just explain it. This is the Joe Rogan background, but it says Joe Rogan again instead of Joe Rogan, and it's been a funny joke for me for a while. With you talking about pulling stories together, I couldn't help but have this background from Loki of him in the throne, like pulling all of the sacred
Timelines.
the
Yes,
sacred
timelines,
timelines
yeah.
together, and to hold as much as you possibly can. And then I've got this other funny one of like Tony Stark looking at all of his different screens the way that I feel like I do too.
The man in the chair.
I'm gonna keep it on Loki, but there's a couple sound bites here that I asked Jay to help me brainstorm so that I could introduce him the right way. And I didn't play this one for Jay yet, so I'm excited to see his reaction to this one. Let me get a good background for that. Let me do like the Avengers scene, but
He has risen, baby girl.
yep. I had to take that sound bite and like zoom in on it to get rid of it. But that was yep. Yeah,
Yes,
you know it.
indeed.
You know it. So he's here. And of course, his main background, when I was looking for him, I found this one, and the soundbite goes perfect
Yes,
with it.
yes, yeah.
Hulk, always Hulk.
Hulk, always Hulk.
Yeah, dude, tell me about how it's been to be consistent with movie reviews for 2 years.
It's been fun. It's been a real blast. coming into my own, the transformation of how I do the movie reviews, how I do like the so-called scripts. It's changed a whole lot. It went from being kind of, I don't know, one-dimensional to later on down the road. It was much more, I don't know, deep driven, I guess. I would actually watch the movies. Sometimes I wouldn't in the past, but then I made it a point to start watching the movies.
Like watching them again, not just that you've
Yeah.
never seen them, but that to watch
Well,
to
some of 'em I
refresh
haven't,
yourself.
But yes, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. There was actually quite a few I didn't have, which of course you helped me get through the
Oh, yeah.
exchange. So I mean, yeah, it's wild to see kind of the I don't know if you want to call it like a metamorphosis or
Mhm.
whatnot, but it's just been a really fun, wild ride, and I've enjoyed it to the fullest extent. Uh, all the good gear I've gotten, by you, of course. You're my biggest supporter through the years, and like, yeah, my show has almost become something I feel mainstream, but just I don't have the viewers yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, in a nutshell, that's how I feel. It's been great. It's been it's been a dream
Yeah,
almost.
the exchange has been extremely helpful, not just by being my favorite store growing up, but they've helped my business with spreading the word that they're still at it, and specifically the Boardman store has been so incredibly helpful.
Hmm.
But yeah, favorite store if for anybody listening that hasn't been there, they have a store in Niles, a store in Boardman. I believe the other one's Hermitage. I haven't been to that one, but those
Yeah.
two stores, Boardman and Niles, have been fantastic. And
Yeah.
it's buy, sell, trade. You could go as far back with media as records,
Yes,
comic
they have
books.
everything.
Yeah, collectibles. It's
VHSs, you name it. Like, yeah.
great store. Dude, you said you had a list. You had a list set up, but left
Yeah.
left it at home,
Yeah,
but
I
had
did.
most of it memorized. So I'm wondering how far we should get in before introduce the game.
Yeah. I thought that was going to be towards the beginning, so I kind of had
Mhm.
that at the top of the list. So if you would like to get into it, and you're
Sure.
because I am too. I mean,
I'm excited. Yeah, so I gotta think of other adjectives, man. It's a super fight. Bring that to the camera. Super fight
super fight
is a card
yes.
game. I believe Carlin's the one that told me about this first. The super
Hmm.
fight is a game where you argue with your friends over ridiculous fights. The game is very simple. It's
Love
fun
it.
for all levels and works for all kinds of players. The main deck consists of 500 cards, split between character cards, which are white cards, and powers and weaknesses, which are black cards. These cards are used to create fights like this, and the examples on the back are a kindergarten class that breathes fire, wearing a jetpack, and a pirate swinging a shark on a chain on a Segway.
Mm.
So it can get wild, to say the least. I think I need to change the background for this for those who watch.
I would give it to the kindergartners
It's-
because they've got the numbers.
oh yeah, they're breathing fire, man.
Plus, they're breathing fires.
Unless you want to cook like the shark, I don't know. So yeah, let's do the background of Wolverine and Deadpool
Perfect.
fight. Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
Second
yeah.
ambiance, please. Yes.
Here we go. Basic rules. Don't like to read? Go to superfight.com and click how to play. Watch a video of the rules. The setup. Separate the white decked cards from the black decked cards. Like doing maybe two or three characters would be great.
That does sound fair, yes. 500 cards, so it definitely will not get boring for all of you. So,
Right. Here, why don't you shuffle the good amount of the black one?
Sure. Okay, here we go.
Got this white one in.
Right there, boom.
So yeah, as like a part of spread it's 1-to-1s, I would like to do a lot of like some. So the motto I keep telling everybody is responsible fun. When you spread everything, it can get pretty irresponsible pretty quick. So I want to spread it by saying like it's a fun thing to do. So the motto is having fun responsibly. We try to watch our language. We try to.
I do. I'm a potty mouth. I'll admit I grew up with people like Deadpool, and so I am a potty mouth.
Not too much better for sure. The setup. All right, so we're separating the cards. Youngest player goes first. I believe that would be Jay.
Only by like maybe 2.
Okay.
Correct, window.
So player 1 starts by drawing 3 white cards and 3 black cards. So we'll go ahead and just do 3 each.
3 each sounds
Yep.
fair. All right.
Yeah, you can look at them. I'm gonna wait. Player 2 does the same. Each player chooses 1 white card and 1 black card from their hand to create a fight. Okay, so we'll do this 3 times. From their hand to create a fighter and places those cards face down.
Okay.
And they discard the remaining cards into 2 separate piles, 1 for characters, 1 for attributes. Next, both players turn over their cards and reveal their fighters. You got something good.
This is gonna be so good.
So typically with this, I believe there needs to be a third person to actually like be the tiebreaker. So
Right.
this is just a fun thing for us to do.
That's why I said I was just like, we could just back and forth until we agree, kind of. But
okay, I'm gonna do that one,
All right,
and then
let me
we'll
see
put the
here.
discard pile in here. Did it say 2 attribute cards?
So the
I think the
attribute
third
cards
one-
are the black ones,
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like 2. So
So
pick one of
white
each.
card.
Pick one of each, and then I believe the next one we should do random.
Oh, okay. All right. Keep
I'm messing
that
with the
one.
rules a little bit, I think, but oh my gosh, I might do that just for comedic.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm doing. Right, and be surprised. Let's both be surprised with our second attribute. I feel like I need another camera for, to like look at the table. If maybe I could do that with. I never set up that scene. That's okay. So pick your character and one of the attributes of the 3 that you had,
Okay.
and then we'll flip those.
So
Whenever
I
you're
gotta put
ready.
another black card down.
So
Another
I picked
white or black?
an extra black card after choosing one of the 3. So we chose one of the 3 of each.
Oh, okay, okay, now I got it.
One
Alright.
person and then 1 attribute. And then the second attribute we're going to be surprised mutually. That one quite yet. So let's flip. What do we get?
All right.
I have an assassin that's drunk.
An assassin that's drunk. I have Iron Man plotting an attack drone.
Oh my god! I'm gonna hope that I've got that like Jar Jar Binks like drunken martial arts thing going on. So then what is our so far
There you go.
the assassin's not. It's not getting anywhere. So then
Ready
the
for
second
surprise.
attribute
Go first.
relies on heat vision to see. Yeah, I'm screwed, dude.
Shoots freaking lightning.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me?
that's Iron Man for sure. Okay, so in order to defeat Iron Man, I need to do this again.
Okay.
This is typically how the game works with like judgment.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we're
Okay.
gonna keep trying until somebody can take over the new one. Okay, it's gonna be between those 2. This is terrible.
This is terribly said.
Okay, so for the sake of humor, again,
Okay.
I don't know because the one is like supernatural, and it makes me think of like Iron Man's only limited by like his technology. He doesn't get
I mean,
the supernatural stuff.
You do kind of have a good point. I believe Doctor Strange would kind of dog walk him
Just
in
in
a
terms
fight.
of okay, so what I would have done was a demon. I'm gonna do instead Hermione, and she's armed with a poison-tipped lance
Whoa.
and drumroll armed with a barbed wire net.
Mmm.
Can she defend against the lightning? What was the other one?
An attack drone.
I think she can handle an attack drone. The
I
lightning,
honestly
maybe
think she
even
could,
two.
too. Well, I'm only
But the
thinking
poison
that-
tipped lance and the barbed wire net, it's not going to do very much to Iron Man's suit.
Right, because
So I think this comes down to
it
is it
says
magic
Iron Man,
over.
not Tony Stark, so he's in his suit.
Well, not only that, he's not Doctor Doom yet. He hasn't he hasn't
I mean, okay.
conquered the mystical yet, and that's why I thought Hermione or a demon might be
This is a tough
formidable.
one.
Does she have any spells that can remove the suit or the one this is a really good psychological trick. One that makes a joke out of it.
Ridiculous.
Yes, ridiculous. You could do that until
Oh.
he weakens him.
She could do that and turn his suit into balloons.
Right.
I might have to give this to Hermione. You might have actually swayed me.
Okay, so that's one hero down. Let's do this until we get three strikes and the
Okay.
heroes are out, and then we'll
Yeah, no, I
talk
seriously
more about
think-
your.
Yeah. You got me there. All right. So.
But yeah, speaking of the psychological part of it, it's a very real thing that you can do in the real world to help yourself take situations that feel overwhelming to you and get you into not only handling it but overcoming it.
Okay. Well, this is the only one that's not really ridiculous. Okay.
Roll.
Yeah, because
Poison tipped lance and arms with the barbed wire net.
and her extreme intellect. And how smart she is.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I thought Pikachu
Hermione, her Yorsy.
and he can turn into steel,
Oh my gosh!
and then he's armed with an axe. So he's going full Thor.
Wow. So the fact that he turned steel, that poison tipped lance, and barbed wire net aren't doing
Null and
anything.
void,
to
right?
Pikachu, right?
Kinda
And this
like-
is different from Iron Man because Pikachu is, I would say, more fantasy rooted
Right.
than Hermione. So the abstract nature of it to begin with, and I mean, you're armed with an axe. You've got your bridge to reality. I'm gonna have to give this to Pikachu.
So it was either him, a cactus, or your mom. And that's how I would say your mom.
I can't help but want to play the silly cards.
I know. I
So
wanted
good.
to so badly. Like your mom's so funny, but
Oh,
I know Pikachu could probably beat Hermione.
okay. Oh, okay. That was
Oh,
an
here
easy
we
one
go.
right there.
Oh God. Okay. Oh God. Here we go.
Wow.
Oh.
I really, really wanted throws fireballs to go with the Pokemon thing, but for the fact that this is gonna give me another attribute, this card, I'm really excited to play it. So
Same
wow.
reason. Oh shit.
Wow.
It's the same reason I did the steel.
I'm
for
so
Pikachu,
excited.
Basically, yeah.
Armed with a portal gun.
Oh
Okay.
God. Is this Rick
And
Sanchez?
guess what? So another less capable. Rick Sanchez. I hate to say that. It's Stephen Hawking.
Oh no.
And look, so the first attribute, the one that I chose, is draw a character card as your 600-pound pet.
600-pound pet?
And I'm armed with a portal gun. An Olympic gymnast.
A what?
An Olympic gymnast.
600-pound
pet.
Olympic gymnast. Stephen Hawking.
And we're armed with a portal gun.
Portal gun.
Oh man, we could
Most
send.
brilliant mind in
That's
the world.
essentially like a Pokeball right there.
he could send him wherever he wants. It doesn't matter if he turns steel. Like, just fucking literally straight up Rick saying, "You're gone. Morty, you see that dumbass thought he could beat me. That freaking portal gun, baby. Yeah, Rick Sanchez."
Oh my god.
You know what? I got to freaking give it to him. I have to.
Who's gonna be the ultimate? If Pikachu's gone and Stephen Hawking is our newest winner.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah. Like,
oh, my cheeks hurt. That's funny.
Oh, baby.
I don't think this costs very much either. I think it was only about $20, $30.
Oh god, that is so worth
And look
the
at how
money.
many different cards there are.
Right, like I said, you would never get bored. There's so, like, okay,
worth it. I mean, this is something that I'd like to have as part of the game lounge. Is just these little moments of play in the 1-to-1s. I think play isn't so integral to life.
I mean, I want to kind of do, but okay. All right. That, and then that is the dumbest thing ever. Okay.
What was it?
Can't turn left.
Okay, Zoolander. I can't turn left. Magnum. Good movie review thing.
Actually, you know what? There's kind of logic behind this.
Okay.
All right, so they're made of mirrors.
Okay. Whoa. Okay.
And it's a Terminator. And tongue can stretch and move at will, so straight up venoming it. Yeah, I know. I thought the
Dude.
mirrors because the gun. Boom,
Exactly. So this is like, dude, this is like the core concept of AI. So like Stephen Hawking's brilliant. We've got the Terminator. For some reason I thought of like the actual AI.
Oh, okay.
The AI robots from Terminator. But either way, dude, this is like symbolic to that.
But this isn't specific.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't say T800, T1000,
Right.
so just
Right.
a Terminator in general, I guess.
I don't think a 600-pound Olympic gymnast is going to matter against a robot.
Right.
Especially since it wasn't specific, like you said. And then the portal gun immediately with the mirrors. That was exactly where my mind went to. The tongue that can stretch at will. I mean, this is gonna make me feel real weird before that portal gun gets used against me and my Olympic gymnast. I think that's it. I think the Terminator's the winner. I don't. Hopefully, this is not foreshadowing because
kind of just use his tongue to knock him out of the chair. Kind of.
Right. Oh well, just like as insult before injury, like.
Yep. Just to kind of be a dick.
That was good, man. That was great. Look at the last two on here. How silly this gets. Martha Stewart and the Mummy.
Oh my gosh!
Like you said, the one said your mom. Like
yeah, it was.
We had to dive in with that.
Oh, dude.
And we're only at 26 minutes.
That was great. Oh man.
So for these 1-to-1s, I wanted to shoot for at least.
Okay.
Segue to talking about like the industry of just media in general and the movies.
Yes, I love that.
In general, where they're going.
So
the first thing that popped up in my mind was the fact that movies are going 4D. The ones that shake, you like spray you with water, like
I've seen
air,
that, yes.
and so cool. Or that Matrix one where it's like all the theater and not just. Yeah, that. I'm glad to see that they're doing new things.
Oh, so am I, absolutely. But at the same time, you got to wonder if that's not hurting the experience, because then you got to go in with like a raincoat, galoshes, and such, Or, I mean,
nobody likes soggy popcorn.
Nobody likes soggy. but in hell, everybody loves popcorn. But yeah,
I
no,
don't
I
know if I
mean,
know that reference.
it's a reference from the movie 31,
Okay.
made by the great actor Richard Brake. Guy's amazing. Just look him up. You guys, you'll love him. But as long as it gets butts and seats, I'm totally for it. If it is getting butts and seats, good. Um,
It'll keep your favorite medium alive.
absolutely, because I've said it many, many times, and I'm saying it again. The theater industry is kind of hurting, but it's not because of the theater. It is a little bit. I mean, I'll go over it again. I hate how you go there. They never have merchandise for the movie that you're going
Never
to
have
see.
enough.
Yeah,
Right?
they
Because
never
they
have
did
enough. You're
have
right.
merchandise, but it's typically like first day.
And it's
If you're not
gone.
on the, yeah.
Yeah, it's gone.
That scarcity gets them out.
But also, I like that because when there's an abundance of a certain movie, you know that it wasn't a good movie. Nobody came to see it. Nobody's buying the merch. So
Yeah.
I do kind of like that in that aspect. It kind of let you know that Mortal Kombat was going to be big. I could not get a Shao Kahn bucket. They said they sold out in like the first day. Mandalorian Grogu, they did have merch, but
That was
the
such a
bucket
good
was
movie.
like $98, but because it like lit up with a projector and played music. I can understand that, but I didn't know that at the time. I just saw the price and I was like, no, not for a piece of plastic.
But I
you know,
enjoyed that a lot. A lot of people said it was
yes.
basically just a bunch of episodes put together. But as far as Star Wars movies go, I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah, no, let me go on the record. I have not like really ever watched any Star Wars. I'm not really into that. I'm not into Star Trek either. I'm not a Trekkie or a Star Wars person. But watching the movie, I was actually thoroughly entertained. It like wasn't boring. Like I enjoyed the characters.
Remember your favorite part?
My God, my favorite part would probably have to be where they went to meet what was his name, Joku, or the
Koju, maybe? I don't know.
yeah, I know, I can't remember
Was
his
he
name either,
the?
unfortunately.
Was he like the leader of the mob ish?
No, he was the grandson, nephew of Jabba. Yeah. Well, I liked where they went to see him when he was in his cage, and like he just started feeding Grogu. That was my because I just thought it was funny, and like they were just like, "Oh, we're friends." He's like giving me food. But yeah, that was probably my favorite.
And Mando
part.
was like slightly afraid of it. Like,
Right, right.
You wanna,
Yeah,
like, treat him. My favorite part had to be when he took the salt thing from the mob guy and put it in the cup on his way.
Oh,
The
that
statement, I was just, I wanted to jump out of my seat and be like, that right there. Oh,
that was brilliant. I gotta admit, yeah.
Can't get enough of that.
Like, yeah, this is what I think here.
Your deal or whatever. Like, oh, you didn't want to go with something that we could agree on. You had to
So
make a
good.
statement.
Yeah, just it was outstanding. But and then let's move on, of course, to Spider-Man Brand New Day. Nothing. They were sold out, unfortunately. But we did get our pins. That girl, whoever you are, you saved the freaking day. That movie was outstanding in my opinion, by the way. I liked the message, the loneliness, the like depression, the
Ask him, don't be afraid to ask for help. That was the
right,
big one
don't
for me.
be afraid to ask for help. Like that constant May in his head, like you can't do this alone. Like
connections in the movie really cool. It's almost like going in, I thought it was gonna be so much more like lonely. And you kind of got a hint of that, but then you saw connection with Frank. You saw the negative connection with Jean Grey and what she did with everything, like literal connection to connection. Even Scorpion fighting Spider-Man there was a connection there.
The talking the bullshit back and forth, kind of, and talking the trash. Right. Yeah, it was good. I liked it. Even the small two 2-second segment with like Tombstone with him holding him up. How long would it take you to hit the ground? I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah.
It just shows that I really like Tom Holland's Spider-Man, because the other Spider-Man, yes, they reacted correctly how I would expect like a superhero to, but he keeps like smiling and keeps being positive
Which
through
is very Spider-Man.
right through everything. Like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man didn't really do that. I'll admit he kind of just
He's pretty stoic.
right.
Like,
He was
awkwardly
kinda really
quiet.
just right. He just instead of he kind of disasserted himself from everything. And then Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, he said it himself in No Way Home. He got mad, he got bitter, he stopped pulling his punches. And like that spoke volumes to me in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So like it's kind of like you
Well,
got
he would have been one of the greatest ones.
exactly. That's what I was sitting there thinking when he said that. I was like, did he come across Venom? Maybe he didn't
That'd be
know
so
it.
cool.
But yeah, no. Spider-Man: Brand New Day was a great message, and I think everybody really needs to go see that, especially if you're like feeling lonely, like nobody cares.
Or even if you doubt yourself, because like I had a
Yes.
dream that talked about that inhibitor chip, and that the symbolism behind that, like when you were like, oh, he's gonna say it. Are you Peter Parker or are you Spider-Man? Claim what
Both.
you are.
Yes.
Don't like hold all of it with love and acceptance and own it.
Right.
Own it.
Right. It's don't try to hold part of yourself back just because you think it's a bad attribute. Don't do that.
Giving it that
No.
negative
Be
connotation makes the
yourself.
weight.
Exactly. Embrace all of it. And once you did that, look what happened. You didn't
Yeah,
need
that
the
became the
inhibitor
best
chip.
scene in the movie.
Right. Like
That was so cool. That whole like
the realization and just,
Yeah.
oh yeah, dude, now y'all are cooked. Like just yeah, outstanding. I love it. Yeah.
I'd seen a lot of articles of Tom talking about how he wanted more of like the movie to emulate the game, and that it would be really difficult to do the symbiote. But that
Mhm.
move that he did, that was like a game move right there.
Yes.
That was
I
like
do
an
agree.
ultimate move that you'd tap into and that
Right, just taking on multiple
dominate an
targets
area.
and
Yeah.
like, oh, you've got new move unlocked. Like, oh, okay, and then you're like, oh my god. So yeah, man, they definitely hit on all cylinders in that movie. I mean, it reflects in the scores right now too. By the way, I'd like to bring that up. So 90% Rotten Tomatoes, 8.1 out of 10 IMDb, and then a whopping what is that 98% on what is that fandom. So yeah, this movie definitely is doing what it was meant to do. For sure. That's great. I think there was a lot of hits and misses though this year in general. Uh Definitely some of the misses probably were like the Odyssey, because I feel like there was a lot of merchandise at our theater, and if it would have done as good as everybody was saying, they wouldn't have had nothing. But
I know I wasn't jumping this yet, not like Oppenheimer.
right,
Oppenheimer was
Oppenheimer.
oh,
It
that
was
was
something else.
it was something to sit through, but
It was. I actually agree.
really
Yeah,
cool
no.
movie.
Movies with long, like very long run times, uh you have to, yes, you have to actually want to and be able to watch it, which is funny because I actually just watched the original Salem's Lot recently, like I think the night before last.
Salem's Lot.
Yes, wonderful. It's based off of a Stephen King book. It's about a small little town in Maine, which most of his stories are based in Maine because I believe Stephen King's from Maine. Um, so there's this weird house. It's had a lot of things happen in it through history, not good, people getting unalived and this and that. But a guy comes back, he's a writer, he's writing a book, and it turns out that the guy living in said house has a vampire, a master vampire, delivered to his house. And it turns out that apparently they've been doing this for like decades, trying to find a small enough town to where they could like take it over and not be noticed, I guess. But it's a very slow movie in the beginning. It's like 3 hours.
Dude, my audio's obsolete.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. But it's like a 3 hour runtime movie, but it's definitely worth it in my opinion. As slow as it is in like the first hour and a half, once it really starts getting going, holy cow, dude. Like the vampires are actually extremely scary in it. And this movie was made, well, it's not a movie, it's actually a mini series, I found out. It's a part one, part two, hour and a half, hour and a half. But no, I thought it was great, really great freaking like effects and stuff for the time. Because again, like I think this was done in like the late 70s, maybe early 80s. But the contacts looked so scary on them. They made sure that they put a lot of like white makeup on them to make them look like real ghoulish and pale. Like it was pretty scary, and I
What movie am I
enjoyed it.
thinking of where Sam Neill played?
Sam Neill, a vampire.
I thought he did at one point.
He may have, but you may be thinking of the movie Mouth of Madness, I believe.
Oh.
Or not the Mouth of Madness. There's also another one. I
I
can't
was
think
just
of it.
interested to hear, like, anytime I think of another actor outside of a role that
Oh,
I
yeah.
primarily see them as, and for him, it's Dr. Grant. For me,
Yeah,
you know, like
Gale, yeah. Ugh.
when I heard about the whole
Hmm.
vampire, I was like, oh,
Yeah, matter of fact, I just found out earlier today they're going to remake Salem's Lot.
Hmm.
Yeah, update it. They're gonna have the guy who played Sentry, I guess.
I know you've brought that up before about them making too many reboots.
Yes. Yeah. If you would like me to touch on that, I absolutely would love to.
Oh, you're
Oop. Whoopsie doodles. Okay. Yeah, way too many reboots, way too many remakes. Uh they did just this year, they did Masters of the Universe. They did um kind of Moana because they did the live action.
yeah. Wow, I can't believe that came out too, and I haven't even. I was supposed to see it. 8 and
Um
exactly
yeah, I
most
can't
exciting
really,
movie to go see here anyway. So,
well, I thought it was pointless.
How to Train Your Dragon was one that
Yes,
bothered
How
me
to Train Your
too.
Dragon, thank you.
'Cause I love, like, there's not very many pieces of media that stick with a trilogy and then they're like done.
Yeah.
And
Right.
I had so much respect for the fact that they did that because I personally feel that that is one of the best trilogies for me in recent memory.
I would say,
The Rule of
and stuff.
Threes, yeah,
Yes,
yeah, the
and
Rule of
those
Threes is
movies.
good. That'll let Ian know that we're in the.
So let's see here. Yeah, here we go. So Masters of the Universe. Is that yet to come out? Withering Heights? I've never heard of that. Um, supposedly they're going to try to remake Cat in the Hat. What else? They've got.
The last time they did that was
Oh God, yeah, long time ago.
yeah, it's Shrek type of
Sequel.
oh that
Right?
like what was
Yeah.
it, fifth
Fifth,
or
fifth, fifth or sixth. Oh God,
I don't know. All I know is that the
I
trailer
haven't. I
people didn't
didn't.
like very much.
I didn't see him after 3. I saw Shrek 3, and that was like it.
That might be
Yeah, with Arthur or whatever. Mm.
yeah reboots where the movie industry is going. I wonder what the math is. I wonder if they're actually doing better. Because it seems to me like entertainment has a pretty strong hold.
It does.
I was just talking to Jeff, I think it was within the week, about how wild is it to think about debt and how much more people value like the imaginary over including themselves in reality.
Hmm. Oh dear.
Because if technically in America we form things out of it and enjoy it or
Yeah.
have other people enjoy it, it's almost like everybody, at least a lot of people I know, want to be on that path.
Yeah. Everybody needs to make their mark, you know. That's pretty much why I'm doing my movie reviews, you know. I need to make my mark. I need to let people know that I know what I'm talking about, at least in my mind.
At least one of your videos up here. Because you were doing it through Facebook.
Yeah.
Now you're doing it through TikTok because Facebook was giving you issues.
Yes. Good old Facebook. They only keep your lives for a month now, 30 days, and then they delete them.
Oh.
So I
And now
was
you
like,
don't even do them live, right? Like you do the video and then you post it.
yes, sir.
Right.
So then they can't delete it.
But you do that one through TikTok now.
Yeah, and then I post it onto Facebook. So that way they again cannot delete it, and it's there. Anybody who wants to search any episode, as long as you know what movie I reviewed, because I always make sure I tag the movie. And yeah, you know, it's a lot easier actually that way too.
I really like the cover photo you made here. Let me get so this is gonna
yes.
this whole transition thing is gonna change. How do I want to do studio mode so that it doesn't automatically change on me. I'm using OBS Studio to do all of this.
Okay.
So let's go with large main monitor, secondary monitor. Alt 2. Yes. Gonna minimize Discord. Up. So for those that are listening and can't see, I'm about to pull up Jay's Facebook for movie review. And I gotta say right away that I really like your cover photo. How it looks like a movie that's coming out.
So
That's awesome.
that I actually got when I bought a Avengers surprise box and it was part of it. So I can take the
even said that's
letters and
amazing.
put whatever I want on there, and then it lights up like a old school yeah. And so I came up with that Jaybird movie review. And if you can see, I actually had to use an upside down A.
Yeah, I moused
because
over
I
that.
didn't have
Yeah.
I didn't have enough V's. I only had one V.
Even
so.
the logos there, the heart and the hand, like you're waving your hand for that.
Yes, sir. I love
You
it.
love what
yeah.
you do. I like that a lot.
Yes, sir. I very, very much love that. Absolutely.
I also like that you're posting the at least on TikTok, from what I saw, you post the preview that what movie's coming up.
Always, yes. The advertisement, I like to call it.
Mhm.
It's very simple.
Oops.
Good pieces
my goodness.
of cover that I want to show off here.
Yes, I love showing cover art off for a movie, especially if it's got really good cover art. And I recently did Misery. That's the most recent one I did.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, a lot of good cover art for that one. It was really good stuff.
And you do a lot of reposts of people talking about movies and
Oh,
stuff.
absolutely.
Is that Jaws?
No, so this is actually a really cool video. So it's a woman talking about this guy who does the inside workings of like animatronic sharks and how she could like never do it because she's like scared crapless of it. And then she
Probably
shows
would be
other
too.
shots where she's like, "Ooh, look! If you look like real close, you could actually see him in the mouth working it and stuff." And like,
Oh,
but yeah, super cool. That was done for a movie called Beasts of War and also another one. So yeah, super cool stuff. Oh yeah, lots of Deadpool stuff. I'm just the biggest Deadpool nerd in the world.
Before I do that again. And I mean, this is why I had this other background. It's because to me, that's like, so the way Ryan Reynolds is obsessed with Hugh Jackman. I had to have that
I
background.
know it's too good. It's
Mm-hmm.
perfect. So
Friendly. Okay, so then the TikTok.
The
For
universe
me to
is
bring up, I have to pause that.
yes, the TikTok. The TikTok is pretty booming. I mean, I get some serious views sometimes. And by the way, everybody, I am kind of becoming more active over there. So just so everybody knows.
TikTok above Facebook. One thing
Yo,
that keeps coming to mind about these is that you mentioned the cast.
yes.
You mentioned the cast, and you give it a review. Talk about that for a minute, like how you rate them. It's Jaybirds.
So yes, they get Jaybirds instead of thumbs or stars or whatever. They get Jaybirds because I am Jaybird. So I wanted to do something different than everybody else because everybody does stars and stuff. So I was like,
Matter of fact, let me pull it up because I made that for you a while ago, didn't I? Wait, it got flagged for copyright because it's the same colors
yes.
as
So we had to
Deadpool.
get creative.
Yeah. I thought complementary colors. So why not? And with that,
Yeah, absolutely.
now we can show that on the screen.
That's the best. Look at that. That is awesome.
There are feet to that bird, but
That's the insignia for Jaybird.
you love the Deadpool. It almost gives me like a Joker Riddler vibe with the way it's colored.
It really does. It's nice. I love it. It just like, yeah. I've even thought about getting that like tattooed on me, honestly. Like but yes, I just wanted to do something different. That's how the Jaybirds came along. And so as long as the movie has good plot, good characters that you can care about, sensible plot. So if anything's dumb, that's kind of half a Jaybird off. Like what's a movie I can't stand? Okay, great example, Goosebumps. Cannot stand that movie. It's literally, if the kid would have just listened to his neighbor and stayed out of his business, the whole rest of the movie wouldn't have happened.
There's so many of those out now.
So I literally gave it like 2.5 Jaybirds.
I've seen most of it from Star Wars stuff. Like if Padme treated him like an actual like woman would have treated. Oh, you're just being a dramatic whatever, and then the movie be over at that point. Or
that is fair. Yes.
Another one where like he'll catch Palpatine in his BS.
That's right.
And it's like, oh my god. All this stuff would have been so easy. And then he probably would have been promoted to master and stuff at the council. And yeah, the thing before I forget,
yes.
When you do your movie reviews, the way that I pictured us talking about both,
okay,
because I wanted to come up with that idea, which is kind of bloomed into Spread It, but real experience perspective. So rep framework. So rep stands for like reputation, and to listen to like your take on things. Perspective. Everybody has a different perspective. That's what makes us valuable as individuals. I pictured us sitting down talking about like favorite parts of the movie, worst parts of the movie, and like the meaning behind it. Like what does it accomplish, or what made it impactful. That's what I focused on with for the longest time. I still have yet to go with that whole endeavor.
Okay.
I wanted to know what the true spirit of it was. So I kind of thought if you were doing movies, and when I thought about how I could do books, movies, that like it could be endless. I don't want to do.
Right, it would be fun,
games.
But yeah, no, like you said, I feel the exact same way. That's why a lot of times towards the end of the video, when I'm telling people where to watch the movie, I'll say, if you want to watch it and get your own opinion, because this review is my opinion. So
You emphasize the final say.
absolutely, this
Which is something
isn't.
the big people won't.
Yeah,
won't
they will. Oh God, they'll die on the hill. Like, yeah, absolutely. The majority, they'll die on that in the hill. So yeah, no, I like to let people know, yes, this is my opinion. Go watch it yourself and form your own opinion. Maybe you don't like this movie that I did. Maybe you like this movie that I didn't. Right?
That's why I thought it'd be great to do like reviews.
Yes.
I mean,
It would be
I would
fun.
start with the movies that I have labeled as like my top. I threw shows in there too. I mean, I know we both love Dexter.
Oh yeah,
Dexter's
absolutely.
great. The fan page can't. Where they post stupid questions.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But the Dexter big one. Phenomenon with John Travolta.
Really?
And I've heard a lot of people not talk about Arrival. Arrival be a great
Yes,
movie
that
for now because
was a
like
good film,
the way
yeah.
that people are talking about AI and how it should all be working together instead of being in a race essentially.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the same premise as Arrival. About
Yeah, in a
having
lot
to
of
work
ways.
together, yeah, and then we gain a new tool,
Yeah,
which the
you know,
aliens called weapon, but
that's good. But
that is effective.
I do like that. Yeah, no weapon tool. But yes, matter of fact, I did. Uh, Unfortunately, though, it was one of the ones that was the 30-day deletion on Facebook.
So when you do that one again, maybe we should do like a little one together like we did here.
Yeah,
I really like the way this turned out because the volume I was so concerned about last night.
Right,
right. Like I said earlier, I was up until almost 4 a.m. Jumping from my chair to your chair and to like show all that. And maybe I'll pick up the phone, my phone at the end to show like what the area looks like because this is really tiny.
It kind of
Living
is,
room.
but it's
That's what I could do with a
comfortable.
little bit of space. I appreciate that.
So,
Which one would you like me to pull up if we go instead of what?
Oh, dude,
Wow.
do Equilibrium.
That was so good.
Yes.
I watched that this year. Holy moly, how did I miss that?
I think it's right. Scroll down a little bit. Right there. You see that white with the two black? That's the Equilibrium. Yeah. That's the advertisement. So. And then the
review itself
should be that one. Hey, what's up? Good afternoon, everybody. This is Jaybird Movie Review, and today is episode 19. Ticker Talkers, where's your volumes now? I'm going to be reviewing PG-13, I believe. No, excuse me, R-rated 2002 sci-fi action called Equilibrium. Yeah, there it is. I'm so glad I turned you on to this flick.
Oh, yeah.
Like... All right, so let's get into this. I kind of have a lot to say about this film. So it's directed by Kurt Wimmer. The cast is Christian Bale as John Preston, Emily Watson as Mary O'Brien, Sean Bean as Partridge, Taye Diggs as Brand, Angus McFadden as DuPont. Equilibrium takes a look at a dystopian future where the only crime is being human. In an attempt to end all war and crime, to maintain peace, mankind has outlawed the things that trigger emotions, literature, music, art.
Oh, hey,
to uphold
your microphone. You mind hitting mute for a second? Because I see that the volume was double. Oh, you know what? I can do it. I can do it from here.
Okay.
I can do it from here.
the law, a special breed of police is assigned to eliminate all transgressors known as clerics. But when the best of all the clerics misses a dose of this law enforced emotion blocking drug, he quickly realizes things aren't what they actually seem. So, this film obviously is very amazing, in my opinion. It's very definitely slept on, but it has spectacular gun battles and fight scenes, to which I haven't really seen much like this since, I don't know, maybe like The Matrix. It's just like fast paced, but it also has a great story behind it. It's telling a great story while also having really intense fight scenes and just really.
Did you wear that shirt on purpose for that
Kinda,
video?
Sort of, kind of, yes.
Because I feel like that is. So for people that can't see, Jay's wearing a Deadpool shirt that shows his hands in the shape of a heart, but it says "Believe in yourself" at the bottom. And in the movie, if you know, you know. Like
Right,
that.
exactly.
That is so cool.
Exactly. If you know, you indeed know, because the movie's basically about starting to feel again and basically believing kind of in
Dare to
yourself.
feel. What was the first guy? I think Sean something.
Sean Bean.
Thank
The
you.
guy that played
Yeah,
him, yes.
yeah. The book. How he like slowly puts the book above it.
Like,
Be careful where you tread because you tread on my dreams. Gosh, that's a powerful scene right there.
yeah, was that not great? Yeah, yeah.
So again, like since this is called Spread It, you could find Jaybird, Jaybird movie review on Facebook. You can find it on TikTok.
Absolutely.
He's been doing this for 2 years. You got what was your first video?
My very first video
Yeah.
was back in like 2020. Actually, I think I've been doing this like 3 years. Might have been 23. It was
What was your
shortly-
first one?
It's the movie Drive. I found it on TV one night, and it was a Ryan Gosling movie, and I don't like Ryan Gosling. You know, the guy who played Barbie and all that bullshit, Ken and Barbie
Okay.
or whatever. But like, I started watching it, and like it was going and going, and I'm like, oh, this is actually really good. And like, it got to the end, and I was just sitting there, and I was like blown away. I was like, dude, do I like Ryan Gosling now? But it was really awesome. It's just basically about this guy who tries to make money as either a mechanic. He also does stunt driving for movies and stuff. So I guess you could say he's a stunt man, but uh, he moonlights as a wheelman for like bank robberies.
Hmm.
And like, yeah, it's really intense. I think it works because he barely has any dialogue. He barely talks throughout the whole movie. Just kind of like a yes or a no, or an answer to a question.
Front or
Kind
tail.
of, almost, yeah.
Buddy Ryan, like Primal, does a lot of that. There's like no dialogue. It's all like just noises, sounds.
Cartoon Network, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Same guy that made Samurai Jack.
Yeah, I've heard of it. Kind of like some big caveman. He goes around with a T-Rex.
That's right.
Okay, cool.
That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
But yeah, just because we're at our hour.
Oh, it was. Yeah. It was real great.
Hopefully, this was something that other people found fun.
I hope so. Yeah. You know. All
Next
for the
steps.
fun.
So you want to get more. You found.
Yes. I agree. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, yeah.
So that's.
Not a lot. I try very hard to make it strictly
Movie related.
My movie reviews. And if it's not movie related, I'll usually actually start the video like that. I'll be like, I try to make this strictly movies, but oh, I just had this thought, or whatever have you. Yes.
A good way to close
What's
it.
up, everybody? Jay back here. Me and my buddy Joe have made it to the theater. We are super pumped. Yes, it was outstanding.
Yeah. The video was. Wait, did we watch Spider-Man a week ago?
Today is Wednesday. We watched it last Wednesday. Yeah.
Why
exactly.
I thought that was like.
Yeah, no.
Speaking of. Any close with?
Just be good to each other.
How did I forget the physical item? So one
okay.
of the things that I would like to make a tradition on this podcast is for the guest to bring in. The guest is going to receive a physical item. I guess that would be. I'm trying to think because you're the first guest. You brought one for the next guest.
Mm-hmm. I sure did. This right here is an anarchy patch. Now, most people don't really know what anarchism is about. Like I was telling you, it's more about people who want to make things better and are willing to go over the law to do it and do illegal things. It's not how everybody thinks it is. It's like, chaos and like you said, like the Joker. That is more chaos. That's not anarchism. Especially the Joaquin Phoenix Joker. A lot of people say, "Oh, that's like anarchism,"
I thought about Heath Ledger for sure.
But
causing chaos on.
Right. So that is indeed chaos. That's not anarchism. And anarchism is something important to me because, again, the show Sons of Anarchy and Jackson Teller actually finding out, what the true definition was. It's written in red on this spot that his father told him about in a journal. And like that really spoke to me. So, yes, I would like to leave this wonderful anarchy patch. I almost said Sons of Anarchy. I would love to leave this anarchy patch for the next guest. That way, yes, here we go.
Club's name, founding philosophy to tie back real political anarchism. Connection: John Teller's manifesto. The series centers on John Teller's manuscript, which quoted Emma Goldman. That
Emma
talking
Goldman,
about.
Yes, excuse me.
Famous definition of anarchism: the liberation of the mind, body, and society from government and property restraints.
Yes.
Property restraints I could see as a very messy thing. The ideal versus reality. Look at that. That's pretty much what you were.
Yeah.
Single user on Reddit notes that while the name reflects actual anarchist ideals of operating outside conventional authority, the group's day-to-day actions mirror standard criminal gang violence rather than structured political philosophy. Disillusionment. John Teller ultimately concluded that most people claim to want total freedom, but actually prefer the comfort, safety, and rules of conventional societal order. I think we need a little bit of the danger of the world to keep fire under us and keep us alive. I think that there is something psychologically beneficial to that. Indeed. That is cool.
Indeed.
I find that interesting. Like, I wonder who's going to receive.
Now, I also...
This one we kept a surprise.
Yes. So, the 6 original Avengers.
Those are pins?
Yes, they are pins. Now, I would like to leave all of them, and the next guest, I would like for them to pick their favorite Avenger, and they can have the pin.
Okay.
That way, got a little something extra from the Birdman. You know what I mean?
I feel like I gotta do. Where is it? Hulk specifically. Oh, of course the green's not showing up. Look at how scary the green screens will have it.
Hulk, always Hulk. Always Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can not really see the green, yeah. They're all very nice.
They're nice pets.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The Avengers complement the anarchism because there still needs to be some type of order.
Yeah, the Sokovia Accords, absolutely right. Captain America Civil War. So, some people thought that, hey, we need some rules. Others thought, yeah, we do need rules, but at what cost?
That's what I keep thinking about for my company. Is it seems like the principles are so dead on that I have people wanting to volunteer without getting paid, and there's something about me that just doesn't sit right. I want to bring them in, get them paid, build something around it, and I just feel that the more I sit down and think about the business aspect, the more constricted it's going to get. So the creative control, all about it all, the copyright, intellectual property, trademark
Yes, right.
of it all. I want it to be able to change with life
Okay.
a lot better than most business. That's been, yeah, it's a core aspect what I worry about. That's a great way to.
Well, good then. I'm happy.
Thank you, buddy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, you got camera. This is Jaybird from Jaybird's Movie Review. Host Joe. We were both coming at you, the center of the world.
Watching movies, my friends. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.